Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there.
I was muted. And I was really into it. God bless America, but damn it, this show is giving me what I need. Back to start, Don't Wake Daddy. That's a good old game reference for the 90s children. Anywho, what was I saying again? Oh, that's right. Hey, everybody. Listen, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks for tuning in this good Tuesday evening. We're here to discuss Dragula, Season 4, Episode 5. Girl. There you go. There you go. I know it was me. I was like, I'm ready to yeah. And I put myself on mute right when I started up the live. So that was me fucking myself up. So no worries there. No worries. That was me. I did that. All of that. Okay. But shout out to y'all up already in this room. 100 plus 2 minutes just in. Dooley is on his way. He said that there was a situation that happened on the train. I'm sure he will have a story and an eyebrow and a shoulder to give us, to tell us, hopefully not for too long, about what happened on said train. But then when he gets here, we will certainly start the show. And if he doesn't get here in 5, I'm starting it up and he can just jump on in this gig because I ain't going to be here all goddamn night. Listen, just a little precursor before we get into the show today. This was a lot. And we need to discuss many things. Now, I had 1 to 2 people as like, okay, we got issues with her. But now, this episode was like, what is happening here? And I love how when we got to the cauldron, to the back part, you know what I'm saying? They had a whole trailer of the events that were going to take place prior to that happening. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Artemis behind me here. Shout out to my good Sailor Moon fans. Y'all already know what's up. No, Dooley had an incident on the train. I got a text message at 8:23, which was about 10 minutes ago. So he got about 2 to 3 more minutes on the 5-minute marker. But if he ain't here on that, we started up and he'll just jump on in. Dolly was narrating. Saint had a moment where it was very confusing why they were upset while they were in the top. You don't got good shoes, sis. What are you mad about? Then J. Jolie got her badge back. If they were given badges for Drag Race, she got her "Oh, I am that bitch" badge back because Mama came with it, of course, when she was dealing with Zabaleta, who seems to be aware of everybody else's stuff, but not of themselves. As she's called people an instigator when she's then instigated fights. She's been someone to then interject into people's fights when she told people not to get into other people's stuff. I am so confused by her. I really, really, I don't. What is going on here? And then Bitter Betty, who called herself Petty Betty, who I also was like, well, I guess Sarah Andrews is out tonight because, bitch, that's what we got. Twists were given. People didn't meet the assignment on the floor show. My God. And oh, Tiffany. Oh my goodness. The screenshot I have. That was unexpected. That's the best word to put that. Unexpected was that moment. I was not prepared to see Hoso have that whole breakdown. I said, what is going on here? And it was like everybody was on Sigourney. My goodness, like what is that lady supposed to do? I don't understand why they're holding so much weight against the beaver, but I guess if when the pussy's strong, clank clank. Um, you're looking very cheap, baby. That's another thing. We're gonna talk about that incorporated because she mentioned that Get On Up song, and I felt some kind of way. I was like, girl, what like who you coming for? The girls that know that song can twirl. So what's the tea? Listen, also, it's funny that I see this here, Dizzy Dwarf. I'm waiting for the Zoom, Marty. I know sometimes when y'all type my name, it comes up as Marty. Funny story. I was found amiibo cards for my Animal Crossing because I've been terraforming the fuck out of my island. And one of the cards I came up with is from the Sanrio collection, and one of the people is Marty. So Marty is currently a resident on my island, and I have him on there as like sort of a reminder of my rant pack always being on my mind. And he is currently y'all's representative on my current island that is Coochie Kopi, named after Louise's favorite toy in Bob's Burgers. Absolutely. Whew. All right, 6 minutes in. Let's go ahead and start this up. I ain't got time for it. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Wham bam. I thank you, ma'am. You already know how it goes. We do this on Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays. Speaking of which, real quick here though, so you know the schedule. I did say I was doing Chucky and I was going to do a live review of that. That promise is kept. That's going to be on Thursday because I'm moving UK Drag Race review to Friday. I want an extra day with the episode. Is that cool? I don't want to come at it like, oh, I'm just fresh off of it and I'm like hot. No, give me like a day and a half to watch it a few times and then do the live review with you. That way I'm not over there like skipping around and shit. Same thing for Canada. I don't hate the show. It's not where I thought it was going to be. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I've been told I've been a little rough. And I'm like, okay, girl, like, let me have an extra day with it. That's going to be Saturday. So Chucky's going to be on Thursday. UK is going to be on Friday. Canada's going to be on Saturday. And then Wednesday, I'm doing my, which is tomorrow, my We're Here double episode review. So you've got a live every single day with me on this channel and podcasts on other platforms as well as lives on airtime. Busy. Those are my links. All right, here, just double checking. Hold on here, double checking on you. I hope I sent you the right link. Boo. Dragula season 4, Ghostship Glamour. This is low key the category as well. This episode certainly started off with something. Now, I'll be real with you here. Now, you know the Boulay brothers and a good edit button, right? So, Jay Jolie, I'll be honest with you, they never gave you a full view when you were doing your singing, sister. Not as much as when you were up front right here. So I'm going to give you more of this a little bit later on with this picture, okay? Everybody else I got interesting shots of. It's also Miss Zavaleta was a little hard to get you too, girl. I was like, where is she? Where is she? Almost there walking into the house now. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Just going to hop right into it. Okay, letting Julie know. Let's just hop right into it. We got to get this review going here. I ain't trying to be here all night. Listen, we get up into this gig. You understand that the Boulay brothers love a little bit of imagery and a little bit of a feel or a dream or a fantasy sort of motion and all that kind of good stuff, right? And I do like that from the Boulets. They reference movies or films, comics, graphic novels, all that jazz. And this episode certainly was that. In the comment section, live comments, think of a horror movie or a certain film where the ocean or a boat may be involved in reference for it, and people are sort of dressed in the fancy attire, and then some sort of crazy situation happens. I cannot remember the name of it, but I remember the beginning scene when everybody's at this little ball or whatever, and then all of a sudden, there it is, Ghost Ship. Okay. It was that insane scene in Ghost Ship for me personally that like blew my mind. I was like, oh my God. Like, where is this movie gonna go? And it got like, honestly, it wasn't that great afterwards, but that beginning scene was everything. I love it. I love it. My incorporated can't say the rest of the name. Is there not a horror movie not named Ghost Ship? I think there's also Ghost Ships. I think there may be Ghost Ships. Possibly. Possibly. Surf Noir. Now you know. Now you know. I mean, Titanic. Technically, I mean, actually, that's just a real tragedy. Oh God, this got a little dark. Okay, let's get there. But Ghost Ship was a good. It was good in the beginning, and I sort of always reference that spill for this, which is why if I thought of a look, I'd go in that sort of direction. Except, I'd have it where it's glamour, and then there'd be maybe some sort of gouging in my stomach, showing that the wire went straight through me or some sort of it. Either way, I did like the category, but it was interesting to see some people's interpretations. Now, with the imagery the Boulay brothers like to have, here we are standing on the beach in our Levi jeans or a Banana Republic sweater top, and we're taking in the ocean at night with nobody there, just me and a camera. That's what we're doing. That man had no butt. They got the wrong person for this role, and they know better. Now, this man sees some big ass shell on the beach and decides, I'll go ahead and take a listen. He hears a siren song and dies. It's a very long beginning. It was. It's dramatically long. Oh, shit. Two Karens have got on the beach and they're about to gather their fill back into the waters. And yeah, it was certainly an intro. It's certainly an intro. I'm gonna tell you that. I could see you, Dooley. Hold on, I was getting through my spiel before you jumped in here. So funny that we always get these moments from the Boulay brothers, but also like I said, okay, baby, y'all literally just came out the water out of nowhere in some soaking wet like tube socks and then just carried this man back in. Now that he is here, and now that I've gotten through my moment trying to get through what I have to say before we get my friend in here who I know had just went through all the extra and the glory, let's get the left and the right shoulder up in here. It's duly underscore noted.
Hi, friends. Sorry, Metropolitan DC Police decided to pull somebody off the train, so your homie is late today. Apologies.
We thank you for the brief explanation into the history of the train that you were on and possible smell of pee in the right corner second car.
Girl, I'm still shining. I'm sweating. I was running down the street like a bat out of hell.
If only you had a sponge, but it's okay. It's okay. We thank you so much for being here. Dooley, what did you think of this beginning intro from the Boulay brothers?
It was a choice. It was it was a choice. Not our best work. Was I entertained? Sure. But I had questions. I wasn't really sure about
it was the
full thing that was happening.
It's like here and now. I promised myself to. It's like, and then all of a sudden we change to a different song, and then he's there, and then he just picks up some random clam on the. Okay, and then you bitches come and grab him and take him back in the water. All right. Yes. Filter. Okay. There it is. There it is. It happened. It happened. We were there. Speaking of which, bitch, I ordered some contact lenses today, and I ended up ordering the wrong ones, but I'm getting like a refund back of like $150 because that's how much I extra paid for them.
You have not had good luck with deliveries this week.
No, and they're like, you just ordered the wrong pair. These are the ones you meant to order, but you also paid like an extra $150, so you will have that back. I'm like, yes, please give me my money back because I thought I was supposed to pay like, ooh, I needed them. I need them to see this shit. Let's go ahead and get this going on here. Fangoria, I know of this from my early days of dive into horror films and all that kind of stuff. And then when I would see random magazines in certain stores, I was like, oh my God, my mom never let me have them. But they, of course, are a part of this episode here. I see they're also getting good sponsors too. But you know, that's lovely. I'm going to be real with y'all. The episode, this isn't even what we need to talk about. We just need to get through this so we can get to the shit. Because all
the girls were fighting today. All the girls were fighting.
Like, we get here with everybody sort of saying who's going to come back because 4 bitches went in the back, right? No, the majority are saying it couldn't be Sigourney except for our favorite little rat lady, Zabaleta. Okay, so you know, what about this bitch? Oh, I don't know about her. What about this
rat
bitch?
lady?
I can't stand that little hoe. She get on my fucking nerves.
She get a lot of mouth.
She get on Dooley, and I mean, and a lot of mouth with no miles. It's killing me. It's killing me. Especially with what they wore this week. You had the nerve to talk about somebody's outfit. I said, all right, let's talk about them curtains you wore, sis. The ones that you found from the the thrift store, sister. And you said we could make this a lamp cover. Like, let's not do that. And you know what household I'm talking about had the laminated furniture. Back to start. Don't wake daddy. Speaking of which, if y'all playing
Don't Wake
Animal
Daddy.
Crossing, I mean, I said that twice today. I don't know why that joke resonates with me. But if you are playing Animal Crossing, please let me know. Maddie needs things. Gold, please. I need more bells. I'm completely terraforming this motherfucker. All right, Jade's the first one back in the room, giving you bright, bushy squirrel teas as we've been getting from Jade and is now being called out from everybody else. She's not being real. Where's the real Jade? Where is she at? Show us yourself, girl. Dooley T.
Okay, I'm watching Flavor of Love again for the nth time, and it gave me that same energy where the girls are like, "I'm Flav, I'm here for you, I'm real," and I was like, if y'all don't leave this bitch alone and stop trying to like let them rock, girl. Like, you got Sarah Andrews over here that told us that she's being a whole different person. You got Zabaleta over here that's clearly being extra for the king. Like, let her rock.
Now see, I had made that statement earlier when she's like, now Petty Betty's out. I said, girl, say your name. Say stop playing. Stop playing with us. You and this grating voice right now are killing me through this show. It's killing me. I've been trying to be nice, but god damn it, I am sick of it. You come in here with that underjaw going, and it's like,
blah, 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 blah. Girl,
just
shut
blah.
up.
Yes, everything, like literally, when Bitter Betty talks, it is just za, ba, 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 blah, blah. It's blah. Nothing lands. There is no point of interest. No one got in the plane, girl. It never
Somebody
took
said
off.
it in the comments. You were absolutely right. Zabaleta is pumpkin. And then Betty is giving me hottie. It's just like nothing that you say is true. Or like you deliver a portion of the time, but girl, like you just be talking, baby. Like, stop.
It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Now, Jade comes back into the room to, Zabaleta's, happiness, sarcasm. And she's discussing, I'm so happy to be here. I have so much to prove. It is a little pageant. Now, the Beeve shows up. That's who I'm going to call her now because I live for this bitch. The Beeve walks in the room because, she makes some hoes mad up in this bitch. The Beeve. Okay, giving you two-tone hair and all.
Bitches were mad.
The pussy stands strong and y'all can't handle it. I'm getting tired of it.
Can't take it.
I just don't like the fact that she is come forward every episode. Every episode 5 we've watched. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give her a break. She's not that bad. I don't know what she's doing.
It's very much giving season 5 Alaska Talks where they all tried to dog pile on Jinx. And like, y'all are mad because bitches do it for free.
For free.
Y'all are mad that like she's doing a good job. Like, stop hating. Stop hating and step your pussy up. How about that?
And what they're mad at, and this is what Mary was mad at, is that she's doing what the bullies want her to do. And Mary was talking about, I know what they want, and was never given. Looking like the devil from the Cow and Chicken last week. Having the nerve to come for somebody
with the pork butts,
kickstand knees and everything. How you kickstand and pigeon toed at the same time, girl? That is not a house built on land. It is not a house built on land, Dooley. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's a glass house built on sand, baby.
Girl, and I got nothing but rocks. No paper. I got nothing but rocks, and I'll be the first. But no, Sigourney walks her pussy up into this room the girls can't handle, especially once again Zabaleta. Sigourney was like, I knew I wasn't going home, so what was the giggle? You know what I'm saying? Bitter Betty is arguing with Jade over some things that took place the following extermination, where apparently no one picked Mary Cherry.
Which explains, we were like, bitch, what's good? Like, what?
Yes. I was like, now wait a minute. I said, that's why she was sitting there looking like, oh, but you also saw her jump a few times, which lets me know that she was acting. So that's a real one. Okay. Roll the tape. Oh, what was that? Were you just nervous, girl? You got scared when you saw the bitch move? Like, I don't know. I need some explanations, but I don't care. But Bitter Chin and Jade Foundation are having a conversation right now. And they have been just This God, that went on forever because Jade's trying to play the whole, oh no, girl, I don't want to, but then she'll go, but that's not what you said. Pick one. Pick one, sis. You can't victim and be the villain. You need to be that girl. What did Alyssa say, Dooley? Rowdy, be a bowdy bitch. Like, come on.
I don't like. It feels like I feel like there may have been something that we haven't seen that's fueling this argument that we might get later. But like, also like, remember that Sarah Andrews has a history before Bitter Betty, and I'm wondering if that's playing a role here. If there's some other shit that was said or commented on
when
that
she
we
was
may
on the
not
show
like.
that she had. But remember, we had a whole clip show of them being best friends before the reunion where they're gonna fight on the Real Housewives of whatever the fuck is wrong with this picture. But yeah, I mean, here's another shot of this. Come on, squirrel. Like, I mean, yeah, let her know. Let her know what's up. Because, you know, she's I don't know, Bitter just switched it up on me. And I didn't like how that happened because at first I was like, oh, okay, I see her whole spiel and deal. And then all of a sudden with the Mary situation, it was like, girl, you really didn't have shit to say when shit was going down. I watched all that go down. You were arguing with Jade more than you were talking about Sigourney and what you need to do. So I don't know. It's a lot going on here with these fashions too. The Boulay brothers continued to give RuPaul's famous I'm in one room and we about to do all these right the fuck now because I don't have time for that shit. Whatever, we just gonna have to do it here. We knew the elimination order and apparently the kids were gagged. But the Boulets basically told them what their challenge is going to be. Underwater sort of glamour fantasy of death is the spill here in Ghosts coming from the sea. Ghostship Dooley is what we were talking about before you came here. I was like, what is a good reference point? That movie is always the ticket. So they need to give glamour. Oh, I have to one more time.
Glamour. Bold, italicized, underline.
The
glamour.
Category. Glamour. Not horror, not filth, not monster. Glamour. All right. That's all we got to do is ghost glamour, boat, rich opulence. Okay.
You own everything.
It didn't seem difficult, bitch. I'm just going to tell you that now. Hello. That sounds like an easy category for an easy episode. I appreciate you for letting us have this spill. But there is a twist here as the Boulets give them an option of finding a gigantic key that opens no doors. Or possibly the closet that Bitter Betty
there it is.
Seems to say that she has, even though the clothes look all the fucking same.
Charlie found the golden ticket, y'all.
Chin first. But basically, Jade Foundation found the key and has a advantage where this key is going to allow them the option of either saving themselves if they are put into an extermination or put somebody else into the extermination instead who possibly could have been safe. So Jade, you have been given a Big Brother card. You played it very pageanty, and I did hate that, but enjoyed it because I knew that's not what was about to go down. I just respect everybody's drag, and I'm so happy to be here. And hold on. Okay. And I just, like, you guys, this jacket I'm not hot. Okay. So Bitter Betty, this is the confessional, Dooley. Am I lying? Here we go. So, come on, Matt. Okay. So she's not going to use it against me because she's a pussy. I said,
basically,
this is too good. This is too good. Like, just please, God. I seriously said this to myself. Wish I had a reaction. I was like, please let J. Jolie use this on Bitter Betty.
Take her out, bitch.
And then explain why. And when I tell you the Lord answered, this may be Dragula, but God answers me in all occasions.
I know that's right.
Dooley, here we go. What's opinions?
Listen, I wasn't really sure what Jay was gonna do, and she gave a little speech, and I was like, I don't know, sis, but we gonna see, because like at this moment, like as like a viewer, I was kind of triggered. I was like, you know what? At this point, I want to run up on Zavaleta and Betty because they doing a lot of this. But when I walk up, they doing this. Like I was just ready to fight. So I was really hoping that there was going to be a moment, and you know, we'll get to that.
You are right, Aura. That wasn't the Dungeons and Dragons episode here. Petty Betty is not very self-aware.
Not at all.
No, we're close to it. A mirror doesn't exist. Cut to Jade later on. That pageant girl went right out the door. Oh, that was TV. That's what Jade was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Betty was asking for it. As we progress through with these screenshots, yes, we will talk about it because she was asking for it.
With great power comes great milk. It was very that. I was
very
like,
her.
Yes.
And had the nerve to be like, but Jade put me in this position, but they were dragging you since before you even walked back out there, girl. So if we really want to go there, you were not on the good graces of the Boulet's tacky style. Like, I'm just saying, the speech then, the switch up later, it was beautiful. Jade finally playing chess instead of checkers. Hello. That's what I'm saying. Don't let them girls know what you're about to do. You wear them out.
Also, you know what, y'all? Like, I also feel like she's been playing chess the entire time. So let's think about this. First and foremost, everybody else is bothered because she's not playing the game how they want her to play. That's a win for her. Number two, like, you know, some of those girls will shoot up and then peter out. She's kind of taking her time. Like, she faltered a little bit. You know, she's producing. She kind of da-da-da-da-da. Like, she's still here, baby. And she had an opportunity. She got an opportunity because of that. And look at her now.
The Zavala switch ups. I wish you were in that room, Dooley.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Neither one of us. Especially if both of us are in there. And Dooley has seen me go to a switch. Like, girl, she would have made it. The
funny part is Matt is probably more apt to fight first. Like, I have a point. Like, I'm gonna be calm. But once I reach that point, bitch, once I get there, it's just like, okay, all y'all gonna die. Like,
what you saw, Dooley, what you saw in this cauldron, this good show, that I wouldn't have been able for that. No, bitch, she'd have been handled. That would have been security would have came in. Matt, it's not worth it. Why not? She wants to be touched. Let me touch her. I just need to touch the hem of her garment.
I know that's right.
Like,
touch somebody. Come
bitch,
on.
You have got some nerve. I would talk about your drag, bitch. I'd have been dragging her. I would have been like, girl, while you sitting over there looking comfortable on the couch, bitch, with your TV dinner, motherfucking looking having ass. Just got out the shower, stupid bitch. Oh, I would have read. I would have been going in with them eyebrows that you Sharpie markered on. Even Silky can blend them better, bitch. You better go on somewhere. Ooh, the way I'd have been going off. Like, it would have been that moment. And once something personal would have been said, I'd have got up and Julie been like, Matt. Like, nope.
Sharkeisha, no.
She wants to be touched. Because there's no way we're going to be sitting there and you're just going to be clowning. We're not doing that today. Like, not what you looking like. Giving over here Charlie Brown, but misguided. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, the fuck. Bitch,
yeah,
okay.
He was doing a lot.
Zabala looked like Charlie Brown, but she'd be kicking Lucy instead of missing the football. Like, bitch, why are you kicking away from me? Just upset. All right, let me stop. Oof. This was unnecessary. What was this about? Why did we make it here? Was this to show that Jade knows something dark? Like, what was this?
Yeah, this particular portion of the show, I didn't really understand the purpose of it or what they were trying to give. I just kind of took it as it was, but like
what new Indian restaurant across the street candles are these? Like, what's happening here? Like, the seance was so weird. It was. I'm sorry. If y'all live for it, I get it, but I also was wondering. I don't see Jade as host. No shade, but I was like. What I see, and oh my god,
I'm also very much into like spooky ooky woo woo, you know, energy type stuff. And I was like, girl, you don't play with this kind of shit, girl, because you mess around and conjure up some shit by accident, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't be doing that, girl.
You gotta open the door correctly. You gotta close the door. You have to cancel the whole subscription. Like, it's Netflix, and some people don't know until the next month. That's really what spirits are. If you really want to go there, the girls want to give you that. Fake candles, I can't. Jade was trying to exercise Taylor Swift from her body. It's never going to happen. Zabaleta is Ratatouille. I like Ratatouille, so we wouldn't associate her with things like that. TIL Dolly's, what is TIL again?
Today I learned.
There we go. Today I learned Dolly's OnlyFans is on sale this weekend.
It sure is.
I bought something else. I can't do it. I was confusion. Everyone there seemed confused too. I mean, I thought they were about to sit down and have Olive Garden if you really want to go there. Time filler, very that. This is that filler for Naruto Shippuden, the one that was really unnecessary.
Come on, filler episode.
No place in. I hate it when they
had to wait for the anime or for the manga to give us new episodes so that they can animate it. And there were several.
Girl, but half the fillers were like not, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, the manga was finished and it was like, girl, that wasn't even in the manga. Y'all just giving us nothing. We're in the Great Ninja War, bitch. Naruto's about to die.
Baby.
And then all of a sudden, we got 7 episodes of him as a dog running around with some other people. You're like, what happened here? Or we're back to Sage mode again. It's something from like 7 years ago. I'm like, I know we did just time travel, but yeah, there we go. There we go. Sakura
over here talking about Rin, girl. We don't care about Rin. Let's go. Okay. Come on. Let's go back. Come on.
It's Lady Tsunade still my favorite character from that series, period. Especially when she goes into that mode and it's like, don't let her hit you.
Yeah, bitch, I got energy. Why? Because it fucking applies.
Bitch, one pop, boom, it's a wrap.
Bitch, I'm 492, girl. I got 100 years right here.
Yeah. Risked her life for Naruto several times. I was like, that's a bad one right there. Let him know.
Bitch, I'm hurt. It's all right, girl. I got a spare battery right here.
Hello. Do not let me go tap because it's about to be Energizer. It's going.
Maybe I got the power bank right here.
And mind you, why Lady Tsunade was like the head runner of like the huge fight towards the end too. I was like, girl, you swinging while these people
She was like, Sakura, bring me my USB, girl. I got to plug in my mobile charger, girl. Thank you.
That and what was it, Rock Lee or whatever too? Him with all the 4. Oh my god, all
these
man.
fucking gates.
Yes, that was everything. Okay, sorry, I had my Naruto moment. That shit was.
Come on, TBT.
Woo, that show. There were arcs and there were certain moments that really lived up to the hype, and there were other parts that was like, child, why are we here? Still not as disappointing as Bleach's final arc before they started the new episode.
So. I started watching Naruto and Bleach at the same time, and Naruto picked up before Bleach, so I stopped and just fully invested into it. And then I had a friend of mine caught me up with what was going on with Bleach, and I was like, I made the correct choice. Thank you.
You did. The manga, I think, picked up recently from what my friend told me, but like the series stopped at this weird arc, and it was like, girl, why are we doing this with these person going into a dollhouse and shit? The fuckery. I hated it. But I think Aizen's back or something like that with the new series. I don't know. Either way, sorry, y'all. Off topic nerd moment. Let you know we anime fans over here and manga readers. 400 plus in the room. Please hit that like button. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm going to be watching Chucky after this because All right. So here comes part 3,726 of drama, Geddon, as Bitter Betty makes it very apparently clear, I don't want to sit next to Jade anymore. I'm going to speak as loudly as I can in this grated cheese tone that she be given. All throat, no nasal, just all throat. All of it's coming from the gullet. I'm sick of it. And basically, not Grimjaw. Oh my God. But basically, hold on, get my words together. Says, Zavaleta, I want to be by you because you're my new bestie. Dolly just going back there like, girl, why I choose this spot? I mean, why I choose this spot, sister?
It's silly.
But then when Jade is sitting over there getting their shit together, Bitter Betty again, hey, Zavaleta, in the middle of her drawing her one eyebrow on, come on over with me. I need to talk to you. All loud and shit. I was so over this. This is petty Betty. Like, Sarah, shut up.
I know. And then you pick the most dramatic bitch in the room to be like, "Can I talk to you?" Okay, girl, like you're vying for a moment, like girl. Like,
but this is Zavaleta with so much bullshit underneath that, just bullshit. What do you think the issue is?
Bitch, the call is coming from inside the house, girl. Like, what do you mean?
God, like Drew Barrymore, stop it. You're not going to outrun that man. Not you in that sweater or those jeans. Like, you're not going to outrun that man. It was pissing me off, this whole moment. This was very produced by the people in the shot. I'm not even say that the Boulet brothers or the Dragula itself had anything to do with this. No. This was the two of them. That's it. And it was like, we're going to make this happen. We're going to make drama. And that was this is very Roseanne Barr of you. There it is, Bitter Betty. That's who you give me. Roseanne Barr.
Girl chop.
Just successful.
I'm so tired of them. I understand it's a reality TV show and we want a storyline and we want a little bit of drama, but I know them girls are tired because they have not been able to focus on the drags and the presentations since episode 1, because these girls are just in there loud and wrong the whole time.
Betty's playing the game they were trying to convince everyone Sigourney was playing.
That part.
Ooh.
That part.
I like that sting. Ooh. That's a good burn, Austin guys. Oh, goodness gracious. Not Negachin. Negachin.
The Crimson Chin.
We like that. That's reserved forever for Scarlet Envy. Shout out to Scarlet. I love you, but that was my nickname for you. And then when I met DragCon, she was like, yeah, you called me that. And I was like, it was out of love. It was out of love. But the Boulet brothers gave the same and a nautical helmet concoction sort of bit here. Dooley, what do you think of these black condoms?
It's giving MAL weekend. They just set up the house. The door is open. The girls are ready. They got the doggy door out front.
It's like I can hear the latex, just I can hear it going down. Like they didn't use their mouth to put it on, clearly, and there's not even lube on it just yet.
I actually don't mind the garment. It's the headpiece that I would change, but I understand they were trying to fit with the nautical theme. So I get it. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's a 2.
I actually like the headpieces. The bottom part I've already done before with them, which is what it gave me. There's a lot of baby powder in there, but the headpieces. Yeah, I was here for the headpieces. It's so to me, it's
that's right.
It's what they say, white contact lenses, same silhouette. I was like, you're just talking about the Boulet brothers, so why are you trying to read Sigourney Beaver? But okay. Did that make no sense? It made no sense. Like, the people running the show are the ones you just described, Miss Savaletta. What are you talking about? That's literally their whole silhouettes. They never do monster. They always do glamour. They literally always do glamour. What are you talking about? Help me out. Stupid. Okay.
Stupid.
We got the editor-in-chief of Fangoria here, Phil Nobile. I love how they said that. I was like, Nobile. Phil Nobile. He was good. Great to have you here. Like, I was on the show. Great to have you here. What am I doing? Christian Nern, who, if y'all have watched Game of Thrones, should be somebody that you should know. One of my favorite characters. But yeah, I didn't know he was queer.
I didn't know he was family either. So I knew he was a DJ, and I knew that he had queer-ish interest, but it was like, work girl, she could be a fierce ally, a fierce Barack ally or some girl. She came on screen here. She's serving us BQ twist, and the twist is femme, and I'm like, yes, she's giving. I say work, and you know what? Compared to some other guests that we've had this season, who may or may not be into voguing, what they said actually added value to the conversation, and I really appreciated that.
It was the cape for me, and of course, when he was always enamored with somebody, it was okay, let me just start off by saying, wow. I love that sort of humbleness to those who he saw as truly inspiring, and the ones who he felt needed a little bit of work, he actually gave it to. But we've got the category down, everybody. We know what the fuck is up. Let's go ahead and start the floor show. Bitter Betty is first. It's the best they gave you, girl. Dooley, what are your thoughts on this songstress?
Okay. I see the vision,
Raven.
but I think it needed some styling to... in order for it to give what she said it gave, it just needed some more styling, right? So like it's kind of busy, and so that distracts from like the silhouette and from the details. So I would have maybe gotten rid of some of the pearls and maybe accentuate it with like a belt or like give it maybe like a gold something, maybe a brooch. Like it just needed some zhuzhing like here.
Okay, you want to hear my idea? Because I like legit like rearrange her entire outfit to my liking. So the thing about this
Dímelo.
with Betty is that there are pieces to this garment that make it what it is, but it's just is. It's not a what. It's not a oh. It's not a wow. So nice wig, cool. Nice pearls, cool. Okay, dress, got it. The little gloves, all that little extra. Nice, 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 nice. I love how she always mentions how I've been growing. I've changed my drag. And she even tried to say I was looking like Sigourney before I walked in here. Now you know that's a lie. Now you know that's actually like in real time a
Not Mary.
lie. a
Mary.
really big one at that. Like a lie.
A whole mood.
Never again. I would have done the entire outfit out of pearls and had it sculpted to fit my body like I'm coming from the sea and I am a siren of song. And I came out of a clam, and it wouldn't even be a clam there, but it'd just be a pole pearled outfit, and it would drape down to look like a dress, but everything would be almost fitted on. Like I can't like barely move, but you would get the idea that it's almost like the pearls are escaping from a clam and it's giving that sort of song going. That's what I would do. But
okay,
course,
I see that.
That's
I see
fine.
that.
That'd be a lot of effort and time, but that would be my vision of what I would want to give for this type of look. But
I like the hair. I think the makeup is cute, but like it's just the garment that I felt like just needed a little more to expect. Girl, she was feeling her pussy, and it was like,
I want you to get what you want from me.
Okay. And right, like the category is glamour. Like I think this is gorgeous, but it's not glamour. Like this doesn't feel opulent
it's expensive when I hear glamour, and that's why I wanted the entire cascading of pearls moment with myself. Like for those who watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, that Dorit dress with the pearls, except looking a lot better because I would actually put some. I'd be thinking, honey. But yeah, I mean, better. It was better, but once again, this is compared to the others. Just being real. And Chi Chi did it better, and her pearls broke. And you tried it. You really tried to do that on stage, girl. How you not have enough strength to get that done? She said, I guess it was made well. No, it was a giant ass ball of beads, bitch. You can't get them open. Throw that at somebody at Mardi Gras, go put an eye out. Knock somebody out with that one. You know what that happens, y'all, at Mardi Gras. They throw the beads, they get locked up. Be a whole ball of rocks trying to hit some people. Poor girl. She never saw it coming.
And didn't.
I didn't even really try to do this. I'm going to be real with you. They shaded Miss Mama while they were doing her screenshots. She was either moving weird or she was in the dark. I kid you not with Zabaleta.
This is not glamour. I do not think this is the assignment. It was not complete. This looks very middle of the road. Like this is a Tuesday night at Rock Bar and you trying to get some coins. Like this is not giving me glamour. I don't see the vision here. It's a boot.
It's Mary Cherry's look from the promo in different fabric.
It looked like, never mind. Let me not say that. Let me shut up.
No, you can say whatever you want.
No, the girls are gonna be in there. And you're being fat phobic. No, I'm good. It is very this is very caftan challenge. It is very caftan challenge.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's taking me to Sugarcane's caftan in a different color. Like that is kind of what it's giving me. It is.
I forgot that they were lip syncing to the Boulay Brothers song. I was honestly tuning it out, not to shade them, but
I thought the song was cute. It's not what I expected, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was different.
I don't put cute music on my playlist. So yeah, I'm glad that they got in the studio and they made music and it was put in a digital format to be heard by people with ears and those who can hear it. But on to the Zavaleta. Girl, you have a big mouth for this right here with your Galliano reference, which was a whole key to laugh at because I was like, girl, stop. Like, now, girl, stop.
Boy, stop.
You
It's
know,
about to be a what? Girl fight. Sorry, I felt it in my spirit.
Oh, my whole screen just froze. Okay.
I saw you freeze too. It was
that was God trying to tell me, Matt, let that baby go. She's already dragged herself enough here. Just let her go here. Okay.
Yeah, this is not good.
Looking like what's it called from Tu Wong Fu when she was saying the car in a dress. Oh, I was yeah, absolutely. Very that. Boo. Next up is Hoso Teratoma.
Okay. Y'all know I love Hoso. They've been giving the entire competition. I think this was a falter here. Baby, I know that you said that you felt glamorous, and I don't want to take that away from you, but in terms of presentation, I got to give you a boot. This does not fit the assignment. Hoso has been really good thus far at taking their drag character and fitting it into the challenge, and I feel like I'm not getting that here. There's a disjoint.
I know you said that she said she was feeling glamour, but feelings aren't facts. This is a chop. I know where the reference came from yokai. Totally get it. Totally get it. But after me getting it, I still say chop. Chop suey. Choppy chop chop chop.
Chopper style, chop style.
Like, hey, Julie, can you chop these onions for me for prep? Thanks. Like that.
See what chop. See what chop. Like, I have to. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing about it, though. While she can say it's glamour, and there are interpretations of that being the case, the Boulay brothers are the judges, and therefore, if they don't find it to be glamour, that is the end-all, be-all in this competition. Outside of it, different story. Outside of it. And y'all keep saying there are glamorous yokai out there, and sure. This is what she wanted to do, though. A villain in a Sailor Moon episode at a blanket factory. That's where they end up. I mean,
she like something out of Car Captors.
Clearly, Mercury's the one that had to fight this girl. This is before they met up with Ray and the rest of them. This is like a Mercury and Moon situation here, girl. This is early episodes. Yeah, this is when this is very United States of America. Serena Williams, she do look like she about to go take a nap with this camping challenge. It give me a little low key. But it's more so like she ran into her sister's room and stole some blankets and then came back out and was like, I'm ready for the ball. But Cinderella, nah, I got it. And then she was booed. Chop.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. They falter.
Listen, me, I love Sailor Moon and I like Mercury, but let's be clear, them first episodes when it was just Usagi-chan and Mercury,
it's a little rough. They didn't get their game together yet.
We needed the group, and then I needed my girl. Like, they were playing video games and me, sis. You know what I'm saying? That's all I am. Okay, they was in the shops putting quarters in. So I got to talk about other shows. All right, J. Jolie giving what I would have expected. Not to shade, but this was expected.
So I like the garment, but it needs to be embellished more. Like, once again, opulence. I have money. I'm glamorous. Like, it needed a bit more. I don't hate it.
It's a show outfit.
But yeah.
It's a show outfit. She's about to turn it. And I'll give Zavala to that. It is a show outfit, but you didn't have to say get on up and all that shit, girl. You don't know us. You don't know our music. You don't. I'll wear you out to that song, okay? But no, Miss Jade. Yeah, this was a twirling outfit, and it was for a Taylor Swift performance or someone possibly of the same alabaster hue. I'm just going to have to give you
Alabaster.
that.
Why did my mind jump to CC Winans Alabaster Box? My mama used to do praise and worship before work, and she used to be playing that. And I'd be like, "Ma,
This is
it's
giving
7:45."
very. I got the award, but Beyonce deserved it, so I'm going to talk about Beyonce for this award speech. It's very that, we've seen her, we know her. She do this well. It's a cute look. It's not a bad look by any means necessary. Mama's quite well done. It's just this is not the assignment as far as glamour. You got pearls on there, but pearls should have been a key point, if anything, not just an accessory that's light to go with the little gingham outfit. Little da 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 da, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
You know what I would have loved to see?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, pearls are not the only like glamorous thing that like comes from the ocean. I would have loved to see somebody do like a kissing fish. Or like I would imagine like Erica Clash doing like brunches where it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's campy and it's nerdy and it's fun, but it's still glamour. Like I think there was more than one way to interpret this, and I kind of feel like everybody chose from the same bucket, and that we didn't get a lot of variation here.
I like
Angelfish would have
this.
been another good option, David. I agree.
Question: do we think this is better than Betty gave, or was Betty better than Jade?
I would put them close to each other.
For different reasons, they're bad. Boring Betty and typical Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I looked at that. If I was a judge, I'd been like, this is boring and this is typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were kind of even. I think they both would have still been in the bottom if I'm going to be honest with you. I think that may have pushed Hoso further into the bottom, to be honest. And they were going to give her some critiques, but Hoso would have been safe. But because Jade pulled a stunt, they rewarded Jade for the drama because it was like, okay, girl, you did what we wanted you to do.
You
Because if
took a
she
chance
said,
and you did that.
Very that. Jade was more expensive looking for me. I will agree with this because Trinity the Tuck would wear this, and she has an expensive body that she paid for. I agree.
Ooh, well, there it
I'm
is.
seeing like a dress made out of tentacles wrapped around the body.
That would have been cute.
That would have been hot. That would have been a poor unfortunate soul.
Been cute.
That's how I
You
would
could have been a jellyfish and then like embellish your garment with just like jewels
and
or
again,
something. Like
ghost the sea, like make it siren-y, make it very of the waters. They're traveling to the lakes of hell, and they see something sitting on the rock, something of like that nature. They could have gone far with this, but
you could have been a pirate and showed off all your booty and loot. Like there were different ways that you could have interpreted it. Yeah.
Low key, Dolly could have been Jack Sparrow because it just drawn on the mustache and all that kind of
That
stuff.
fits.
Would have been right there with the money. But yeah. Dance. Mary, make this music tonight. Yeah. Sorry, Jamiroquai. Just dance. Saint, who felt they should have been given more for this outfit here. What do you think of low key? This is giving me. Come on, Matt. I'm thinking of
Should've like
Princess
Willy
and the
Wonka.
Frog. I was thinking of Princess and the Papa Legba is what I was going with this little New Orleans tease, but like make it white pant. Them shoes. I did not zoom in. And I apologize. I wish I did.
The shady zoom in.
Because that heel is not even connected to the shoe right now. It's up and it's stuck.
I don't hate the shoe, but it's not good.
It's all right. It's all right.
I want to give it another inch. I want to make it a little more pointed or give it a little more style.
Yeah, I would say that pump needs to pump. It's right now, it's healing because it's been through a lot. It's just healing. But I needed to get back at the Papa things. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Mhm.
go to hell.
Like hips up. I really like it. Hips up.
Jamar84 just sent me a picture when I was still living in Vegas when we were doing lives like these. And someone, Gabby with an I, shout out to you, Dooley, you know who this is. She said, when Brooklyn came out as Black Panther and spun into white privilege, I lived. A buck wild from Flavor Flav T. I still remember that.
Very that. We were like, girl.
Oh God.
Y'all didn't hurt my feelings about that lip sync. We don't need to go there again, but that part.
Mighty. I can't wait for Brooklyn's look on This Week of Canada because that's literally the highlight of that
we
show.
look forward every week.
Oh my God, just to be pulling. Hey Saint, this is cool, but you gave a lot of energy for High. Honestly, you gave a lot of energy for High.
I think she's feeling the pressure though. She's feeling the pressure because it's like, okay, I won Resurrection. I'm trying. Y'all are kind of safing me. I think she's feeling the expectation.
She just needs to get rid of those shoes that look like a little those jazz bars.
Elijah!
Like, wow, where did she come from? Have you met my friend Debbie Gibson? She's a jazz. Is that champagne? I can't drink, but whoa, I'll take some. Whoa. I've got to spit.
But you are, Blanche. You are. Like
everybody dance with me. The potato.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I like fries myself. Do the potato. I like fries myself. Bird. Just bird. Okay, let's see here.
I love all them jazz shoes. That's been all
that.
And all that jazz.
All that jazz shoe. Okay.
I'm also thinking Mama's Turn.
Mama's Turn. Yo, he looked like a character from Charles Dickens' story. I love it.
She sure does.
It. Not LML the WB Toad. Exactly.
Oh my God, Michigan J. Frog.
Exactly. See, like for the Looney Tunes, that was the funniest cartoon because the frog would always get quiet when he would bring it around people to make him look crazy. Oh, I used to love those.
WB.
You better take Zavla's offer on them shoes. I wouldn't if I saw the clothes that Zavla was wearing, girl. I mean, the shoulders don't match them hips. I love the all that jazz shoes. I would have burned those shoes as soon as I was called safe. Dahlia is stealing her thunder. Ooh. And all that jazz shoes. But she turned it around and spoke with Sigourney. Girl, that was weird too. It was that whole, I know you won, but I don't feel that's right. I've been putting all this effort in. So what has Sigourney been doing? Just painting her whole entire body and not doing anything and putting on a dress? Is that it? Oh my God. I can't. She was already in the bottom once though. I would be scared too. True. The club kid boots the Vans now. These potatoes. What is happening? Yeah, Dolly coming back. Killed it for Saint. Old Greg with the pinch of fish. Can't, especially if I only brought biscuits to wear on stage. I mean, listen, girl. Some people like a little Pillsbury. So, you know, that's just what's happening here. She just wanted to have a comfortable shoe. You know, like how Mary needed to be on Earth. Saint just needs to take possibly a helicopter, not a plane, just a helicopter. Can I move on? Yeah, because she wore another pant with an exaggerated hip, and I'm just not noticing this. The cow look. Darts. Darts. Like the exaggerated hip. Someone had to give them. Okay, so who can't do wrong is Dolly here in this wonderful boat.
Giving creeper. Just creeper.
Literally the boat. But I would imagine Dolly like on a boardwalk and that portal like sucks souls into it or something like that after he kills its victims. And like Very, very that tease. I know it's that same sort of like the mustache, the white face, but if you notice, there was this blush. There was a little bit of like softness added to the face where it made it very cute and
That's what I was gonna say,
feminine.
Matt. Like in the last couple episodes, Dolly has been playing with like masculinity, and this episode we got a little fem. I was like, work. You switched it up. It's still you, but it's on the fem side this time. Like I'm living. I like
definitely that. And again, presentation is key. This one knows how to do presentation. It's really going to be a tough journey for Saint coming back into this because Dolly hasn't missed since they landed. Oh, all right. Moving forward, we don't have much to say. This is how good it is. Like, look at how the picture came out. Look at that. It's fabulous. She's walking for a fall. They can't handle Sigourney Beaver. I'm so sorry. Y'all can't take her. Be mad.
Can't take her.
Be mad because
okay.
The assignment.
So I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
Be honest here. Do I like this garment? Yes. Does it look like? Is it glamour? Soft glamour, not full glamour. Soft glamour. The assignment was done. I kind of feel like I would have given this win probably to Dolly, but I feel like she was owed a win for that bullshit they put her through last week. Like she should have won last week. She really should have, but she was in the bottom group with all that fuckery, so they couldn't award her that. So I feel like that's why they gave her the win. Like I don't want to diminish her work, but like I feel
you sound like Saint in the back room right now.
That's why
I don't want to diminish your win, but okay. So listen, this is just where I feel with it. This is my glamour. I've created the character in my mind, right? So picture it, 1920 somethings or 30 somethings, right? And there's some man on a boat, and there's a bar that sits there, and he's walking to the bar, and he sees a woman sitting there by herself. The woman is Sigourney Beaver, looking normal in that dress, that sexy dress, right? Talking, chatting, doing the whole bit. They've been talking for hours. He seems to think time's passed, and where did everybody go? And then he turns around and sees her face and realizes that he's been dead the entire time, and she's basically like wrapped him in. That's who she gave me. She gave me like the woman on the boat that no one knows what room she's in, but somehow she always lures in the men. Yeah, and that's what I just got from her character-ness. The wig is right. The makeup's done. Once again, I like the fact that she always looks like she's a distressed person of color in a sense of like alien-esque or like zombie. But it's always that light, soft makeup she does where she sort of gives you the veins going through. Could there be something different done for her? Absolutely. But for what we're being given, it's pussy. It's everything. It's fire. I live.
I also want to acknowledge, so they talked a lot about the runway and not a lot about the performances. It was clear that she knew the words and that she was like living on stage.
She just sat there and went.
And compared to some of those other girls, they did not know the words to the song, and it was evident in the way that they were emoting, at least with what they were showing.
Her handography is everything. I feel
like that's also like what pushed her over to the top. That they also gave her credit for that.
But she's always been good at lip syncing, from what we have seen. Like Mama knows how to convey, and we appreciate that from a good beaver. So, how much chuck could a woodchuck chuck? This beaver can build my dam. There you go. Y'all are welcome for that new one. Put it on a t-shirt. 499 in the room here. It is 500. We broke it. Yay. Okay, we broke it.
On a Tuesday.
Break that back, throw it back. But okay, sorry. That would be my rap for the country music, challenge on Canada. But yeah, Sigourney Beaver serves. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're talking about episode 5 of Dragula season 4. Judging took place. Did I forget anybody? No? Cool. Judging took place. Things were said.
Where the girls are fighting? No! What is
it's like judging happened? Great. And moving forward. All right. Jade pulled the stunt, y'all. Sis said, "Oh, okay. Since you gave me this key and I told these hoes I was going to use it on myself, psych.
LOL,
I'm
bitch.
using it on Bitter Betty, and
You
here's
thought,
why.
you
Bitter
thought.
Bitter Betty ain't shit. Basically, is what she said. I'm not giving verbatim, but it was more so she ain't really growing. Like honestly, what has she been doing? Da 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 da. Da. She complains more than anything, and I'm tired of it. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Change it up. I mean, the girls were happy. All the ones that are quiet back there. Oh, I was kind of hyped for all that type of stuff. Hoso was too until your name was put in the bottom, sis. While I'm looking at you now, girl. Mm-mm. But
Dolly
yeah,
was all of us. I felt that. I was like, yeah.
not Dolly should narrate every episode. I'm just saying. Like, it was really just funny because they gave a clip show prior to the scene even playing out. And I thought it was Jade was so slick. Girl, don't think I missed this. When they told them what their bottom the extermination would be, where they're taking pictures and they have to be like submerged in water. And Jade's like, this sounds like a vacation. Bitch, girl, you knew what you was doing when you said that shit. I was like, you are out of line, but I love it because this is the time for you to actually go the fuck in. Because now that Mary's not there, now you can go. Now you can go in. And Bitter Betty thinks she was hot shit, and that just wasn't happening here. So let's get into it. So Bitter Betty is of course mad because Jade got her into this position. Saint is mad because Saint felt that they should have been in a high position for their biscuits and gravy. Okay, then Sigourney was given all praise. They live for every single thing. All of them were rolling their eyes on stage. I hope you all caught that, except for maybe Dolly and maybe one other person. But the majority of them, even Hoso was like, "I'm pissed. Really? She went in with this again." I was like, "Oh, where did this come from?" The girls were mad, and Zabaleta even had the audacity to say in the middle of this, white contact lenses, glamour, always doing that, da da
She
da
is
da da,
mad.
spooky.
Like whenever you take shots, you always direct your shots towards Sigourney. It's been that way since Ep.1. Like, what is the truth, sis? Why are you mad? What is the truth? What is it?
I mean,
Tell
did
us.
that? It's
I want to
Sigourney
know.
and Jade. Real talk is Sigourney and Jade. Now it's Jade with this. Oh, you giving cheap this, that, and the other. And I'm looking at her like they talked about your nails, sis, as being the highlight of your outfit. Your nails. The shit you dig your booty with. That's what they gave you the most for. I guess you were giving filth. But Jade ate your ass up, but we're gonna get here in a second. Bitter Betty, listen, girl, that voice is grating, and you really did try back here with your full-on deflect, and it was cute for what it was worth. You even tried it against Sigourney Beaver sitting back there talking about I used to do that kind of drag back in the day.
What is she talking about giving mask? And I was like,
now you see, Dooley. Now you see now Dooley. Now you see where someone goes, "Don't do this," and then they do that, and you go, "Now, bitch, what? Now, where are you asking us to stop?"
bitch,
Because
where?
what we're not gonna do, what we won't do, is lie. We're not gonna lie. We're just not gonna lie.
You gonna lie in front of us right
the
here?
the things I have seen in the short amount of time on this show with just you, Sarah Andrews, who changed her name to Bitter Betty to avoid the backlash. I could not believe out of all of the girls that got on the show that talked about womanhood and being there for your sister, and we have to support each other. Apparently not. Because it was Sigourney's fault that Life for You exchanged this plan of looking the fucking fool and J. Jolie playing a game that you were going to do the same thing with. You were literally going to do the same thing. Dead ass.
It's like she's trying to play all the games and is also losing, like, in her mind what games are being played. So, like, now she's just talking.
To my point, Julie, like with Mary Cherry last week with that whole deflect reflect bullshit, where it's I'm gonna throw something at you, but I'm gonna deflect it back to the group to make it seem like you're the issue and it's not me. And then when when the person's talking to you, instead of listening, like when Sigourney said, while you think I'm playing games, Mary immediately goes to everybody else as if the conversation stopped and says, do y'all think she's playing games? Hold on. We're talking. You
We're
just
having a
asked me a
conversation.
question. And now you've ran it to a group to where you want to get people to jump against me so you feel that your point is validated. Back in this room, Bitter Betty is a lower common denominator of that sort of style of arguing, which is why Mary does it better and Bitter Betty does it much worse. It's easier behind a keyboard. I know, sis. So now on to Zavaleta.
You should have sat there and ate your food. You should have sat there and ate your food. Now you got to get it. Now you got to get it because you're talking and you really shouldn't be.
You are an instigator. One. That's just what you instigate, period. Like when you walk into the room and you twist that bobblehead to the right, that's the moment of contention for you immediately. That's one. Two, you interject in every fucking argument that has ever happened in the show's entirety. We're only on episode 5. 3, your drag is not that high in quality for you and that mouth to exist on the same plateau and level. And let's go to the first episode and we can come right here. I don't have to travel too far. I don't. This is TV and I get it. And I know what you're doing. You're giving me television. But if you think in any platform and atmosphere that you are anyway right in any of these fights, you are out of line. Just like them eyebrows, just like that wig, and just like that outfit that you call Galliano. Out of line. Dooley.
I don't have anything to I don't have anything to add. Like, it's all of that. Like
I'm sick of somebody who pulls in that I've been through things, I've had all this taken away from me, and da 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 da. I'm drinking
we
dirty
all
water.
have trauma. We all have hurt. We all got shit that's going on. We all have family members that's going through it. Most of us, has not, been presented with a crystal stare. So in this little like siloed environment, when y'all go that way, it's like, bitch, don't nobody fucking care because we all have to deal with the same shit to a greater extent. Like
it's the fact that she wants to sit there and pretend to be the observer when she's the actual donkey in the room shitting on the floor. You shit on floors, sis. You're not the one sitting there going, look at the donkey. No, you shit. Like every single time. And you always come for the girls that you don't think can fuck with you. That's part. That's tea.
She only likes to play games that she think that she can win, and she try every time.
Sigourney don't like to argue. Why not? That's easy. She's a woman. Go for it, right? Like, okay. Then you got Jade over here, Puss in Boots. Sometimes a little bit of Zeke. Don't finish the rest of that. Over here, who you may have had previous knowledge of from another show and didn't like her on there because of all the pageant girls, and now you want to come for her since she's on the same playing field as you. Girl, you would never have done this with James Majesty. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, James Majesty would have won her out. Bitch. Victoria would have won her out.
James would have gathered the amount of dust.
Most of the girls would have won her. Eve would have won her out. Apollo Eve and Eva would have won her out. It's like, baby, like,
girl.
Okay, listen, like, if you're gonna talk shit to that magnitude, like, you gotta be doing a damn good job in the competition to back that shit up.
And I haven't seen nothing but like a couple of hunched shoulders and a few off-kiltered walking moments. Like honestly, the Wild West look was the best that has ever been for you so far in this competition. All tea. Like the Rock look was pretty cool too. 2, 5.
You can't be talking shit and ordering off the dollar menu, girl.
2 out of 5. Like, yeah, like you need to calm down. And it's cool that this mouth is reckless. Like I love when the drama happens, girl. Give me show, but like also because your mouth is reckless and the checks don't cash. That's why you're getting in today. You really sat there with that fuck ass makeup and tried a girl. I know it, sis. I know it. You really felt that. You felt that way. It was interesting. It was very interesting to watch. Look at Better Betty thinking she's got a friend over here. Look at her. With her pearl still connected, try to give a little bit of filth. It didn't even happen. While Saint's wondering why she didn't win, giving all kinds of clean. You know what I'm saying? It's just like sunrise. Sis, you could have put some dust on there too.
That's what I'm getting.
They're all blue. Like this full set gives me a like themed like tea party at the Mad Hatters. Like, come on now, like vary that. we're not done here. Shit, this one. Look at her. This is the point when she was talking about Jade, and she was talking about Sigourney. Look at this face. She's talking about Sigourney. Your white contacts. You're just another girl. You're just another woman who wants to put on white contacts and spooky clothes and call herself all this kind of shit. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm. Like if Zavaleta, let me even back up. Some of the comments that Zavaleta made, had their delivery been different, might have actually like added value to the conversation. Like, yes, okay, maybe Sigourney's costume and drag wasn't fully glamour. And like, had you presented that in a way, like that would have been a point. But you've been attacking this bitch the entire fucking time, so nobody cares what you have to say about her anymore. Like, you've pressed the button too many fucking times. You've yelled fire too many fucking times. Don't nobody believe you no more. So it's like, shut up.
And this was our point during Candy Muse's season. I don't hate Candy, but Candy was reading people looking a fool. And that's why I was sitting there like, this can't be real. Like, you need to be thankful you're safe. Because it wasn't it. And I'm looking at you here where your nails by whoever who needs to get the shout out they deserve, they didn't get on that runway, was the highlight of your look, while the rest of you looks like Mary. Sure. So, Hoso, we got to talk about you. I can't remember where I put your picture. Jade had a moment back here. They were really trying to calm Hoso down at one point. That was some weirdness, girl. I don't understand what was happening. Sigourney was not having it. I love how Sigourney came out. So what I was supposed to do was make sure that you had all that together, right? And then I was supposed. It's so funny because mind you, Sigourney be sitting there taking it. And then makes faces like, wow, okay, like, oh, okay, whoop, whoop. But then when she gets up, it's that speech moment from her that I always look for.
It gives me, like, I'm not a woman, but, like, being an ally to women, like, it's giving me that, like, when women are just in a male-dominated situation, like, you develop mechanisms to make sure that you can survive in that space. And, like, I can tell just based upon what she's saying and how, like, what we're seeing, she is fighting for her life and her sanity. These motherfuckers is getting on her nerves. And I feel like she's really trying not to come off like a bitch in retaliation to the way that they're treating her.
Yeah.
And I know they are driving her nuts.
Because it's like, why is it like she keeps saying, I'm tired of always being the one responsible for how you all fucking feel. Grown men, how y'all feel. Like, I'm getting real sick of it. And this is exactly what I've always said, Matty. If you check someone, make sure you're correct. You can't read somebody looking a fool. That's why we were looking at Mary Cherry crazy. We were looking at her crazy. It's like you couldn't possibly be
101 different mechanisms to survive in the bullshit. Because men will talk over you. Men is over here fucking up the boundaries.
Turn it all the way back around. Make it seem like it was your fault and everything that you did was wrong. Oh, honey, let me tell you something. Even in the gay world, that shit comes back and forth with us with that kind of mess. Where it's literally
is fighting for her motherfucking sanity. I can tell.
I'm just saying with Sigourney Dooley, like you're saying with the sanity part is that honestly, I feel she goes to whatever hotel room and is having little breakdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Because
she cry before bed every night trying to deal with these motherfuckers.
It's every episode. I'm gonna give her a break. She is like, I don't see what y'all are seeing. I really don't see it. I don't know what the issue is. If you're mad because she's wearing a dress and she's giving spooky makeup and that makes you upset, what does your closet look like? And fix it. Because if you don't want to win because you don't get to give your drag, then guess what, bitch? We'll see you on All Stars. Like, honestly. Now, this baby right here. I was talking. We're gonna have to start doing that. I was talking. I got her in mid-clap. This is a hand, people. This is a hand. That's a hand in mid-motion. Disappearing. Weird. Sigourney being a tragic character this season just feels so wrong. She's just trying to exist in this competition. She can't even do that safely. That part, and you see how aggressive Zavaleta is with her when she be talking to Sigourney. I get very uncomfortable with that. It's almost like spit is flying out. Like, what is going on here? Especially with Jade later. Oh, Zavaleta, you got angry. Jade made you kind of mad, girl. You were shaking, looking like grandmama sitting over there on the couch. Couldn't do it. Oh, not Magikarp, y'all. Y'all calling her Magikarp. Hoso being upset about the interpretation not being seen is understandable from an artist standpoint, but what was not understandable was the Sigourney, I'm sorry. Sigourney, I'm sorry. Sigourney, this is the third time I'm going to tell you you're dragging shit. You literally kept on having to stress that point to Sigourney that you did not like what she was wearing and you didn't think it was fair that she won. Each and every time. It was not directed at Saint and some in those pants with those shoes. It wasn't directed there. Dolly looks fine, so we're not coming for Dolly. Dolly also like removed themselves from each and every fight that was happening. It was like, do not even put me in the camera with that. Like, please. I'm disappointed, honestly, in Hoso for this sort of behavior. You didn't seem like Astrud, and here you are. Your bag. Oh, maybe y'all do belong together. Yeah. That's gonna be a crazy household, dude. That's gonna be a lot of arguing.
It's a lot. The girls are. This is a lot. It's a lot.
I don't want to be mean, but
it's
who's
like,
that Pokemon?
Point, just say what you gotta say and be done with it, because you in and out. Just say what you gotta say, let it be that, and then go sit down.
When Hoso got up when she didn't get her way, it was the funny. I'm sorry not to laugh, but that shit was hilarious. Like a kid, I was like, y'all are kidding me right now. I had been laughing at that bad. Oh, me and Julie have been cracking up. They've been like, that's not funny. Don't make fun of it. I've been like, this is some kid shit. Get over yourselves. Like, this is ridiculous. This was the moment when Jade and Zava were going back and forth. Thank you too. I can do that too. Zava did make me laugh.
The argument has diluted into some playground ass shit. Like,
Zava did make me laugh when she was like, we're best friends now. I don't know why that made me cry. I was crying when she said that. We're best friends now.
This is what I would have. It would have been a Jerry Springer. Like, don't patronize me. Like, now we really gotta fight because you over here. You think you're being funny? Like, really?
Also, Tara Tantra. Oh, giving the Scarlet Harlot. No, nobody was a ghost. No one met the assignment. I just did the assignment. I
bind you, Scarlet Harlot. I bind you from harming yourself and harming others.
Jade was like, I'm not going to entertain this girl. Turns around, drags her. It was very that. I get that being in the bottom for the first time can be rough, but there are better ways to handle it. I'm also speaking as a viewer who is not there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Me and Jiggly talked about this for a while, and she always tells me, now, Matt, when you get there, because you get there, she's like, it's a different story. And I'm like, I understand. She's like, you can understand it, but until you're there, it's a whole nother world because it's production. It's them when they tell you to be on ice and you can't speak. And now you just got in an argument with somebody. Now it's don't even say nothing no more. And then resume the argument or pick back up after 7 hours have passed on a situation you've moved on from. And I get that too. But I'm also the person to tell you that give me the keys. I open doors. That's me. So yeah, production, what you want me to, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. And I'm going to let me orchestrate that bitch. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Like, some people don't know how they be going crazy. I'm just let the production tell me to be messy. Okay. I'll do it my way and it'll be entertaining. But this other shit right here, this got crazy. This got crazy. This is Marlo and Sheree. Absolutely. No. When they were doing that whole little bit in Africa and they were doing that bit over the beds. Yeah. Very that. Why was the extermination this episode just the first mini challenge on Drag Race?
Okay, so I had the same question too. So when they introduced the extermination, I was under the impression that it was happening in the dark. And so like they were taking pictures at dark and you had to figure your shit out. That's what I thought. It was gonna be some like
This
night
is like,
vision type shit.
well,
That's
this
what I
is
thought.
giving 5 a.m. and the sun hasn't come up just yet, because you can tell that was a flash with the lighting here, and the sun is not even crisping up. So it definitely feels like it was dark outside while they're on some slippery shit. Maybe that was dangerous, and that was supposed to be the whole scary bit of it all. But I've been happy to get a photo shoot.
They did say submerged, and I was expecting something
Nobody was
different.
submerged. Not a single
I
submersion.
was expecting something else.
I think when they were trying to get them in the water, it was like the photo's going to come out bad. Let's change it up, or better yet, we don't have the insurance for this if someone gets swept under. So yeah. Bitter Betty died. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been a fun show. We had a good time here today.
Not that's the end of the transit. Bitter Betty died. Thank you for joining us. Matt was like, well, that's that on that.
Things I've been asking for. You know what I mean? Like, just like last week, the same thing I did for Mary. It was, well, can I enjoy the show now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, very that. Can I enjoy it now?
Who do you think is the next girl to go?
Jade. I'm sorry, it came out like that. It might be Jade. Low key, you can send Zavaleta home, because that is wrecking my nerves every time I watch this show. It's that one moment, I love my family, my life is this, I'm trying to better myself. The next moment, fuck her, she's trash, that drag is the extra. Oh my god. And it's like, you are a bug. Stop. Like, you give me a bug's life. I don't watch you, but if I did, it would be like if I didn't have any other Pixar films at the time, but it's still not the worst one, because Cars is the worst. And the sequels for Cars were all the worst, and Planes, which no one talks about.
I think it's between Jade and Zavaleta. If Jade is gonna stay, like, she gotta zhuzh it up and start giving us like 100%. Zavaleta, if they're gonna keep her, Zavaleta's gonna continue to give us. It's gonna be drama plus her upgrading her shit.
But let's say Jade gets sent home next, and Zavaleta is there. Like, what is she gonna do? Argue with Dolly? Argue with Saint? Like, what's about to happen?
They've been paying it the whole time.
we know Hoso can't win an argument. We just saw that happen just a minute ago. I was talking, girl. That's how you do. You would be clowned. Who? This is me. I don't care. Now I'm talking. Oh, I would have clowned. Like, spam alert. Do you hear me? Like, y'all, don't give people reasons to drag. But listen, this was Ghostship Glamour, which was more so a shipwreck of shade and teratoma tantrums.
I'm excited for the next episode. I don't know what's gonna happen.
We don't even have no clips or anything to let us know what we're about to walk into. This should be interesting. I appreciate that from Dragula. At least we don't know what's gonna happen the following week, like Drag Race. Here's the entire episode. It's on Reddit. We had almost 600 plus in the room. We had 500 high numbers here watching this live with us tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in this late evening. A gag. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time here. I'm going to do something that's kind of tacky, but also it's my channel. Cash App $ Matty Rants, Venmo MattyRants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. If you'd like to tip your host for a late night show, I'd appreciate it, but you don't have to, because a thumbs up is just as expensive or glamorous. Hit that thumbs up. That'd be awesome blossom. See how it was only up there for 5 seconds. No one freak out. But guess who else? Thank you. Dumber I can. I was trying to say it right. That cat's
Dummerican?
I was Demerican.
There you go.
There it is. Okay. Thanks for this,
the whole
Matty.
extra letter.
We had to figure it out. Americans. Thanks for this, Matty. I came into
Girl, you right. You right.
Mad.
You right.
And I am still kind of am, but at least it's not about my shit anymore. Fuck the shit you're going through. I'd be saying the same thing. Pull up your Animal Crossing's New Horizons if you're like me, and just drift into outer space and roll something nice, honey. Okay. Got a little raise, so I have a few bucks a month for your Patreon. Thank you, Puddin'. And speaking of which, Queens of the Universe will be added to the Patreon list. I am no longer doing Canada. I am not invested in a
You
reaction.
can't do it. Ah!
I can review it, but reaction wise, I'm just sitting there like
It ain't shit to react to.
it's like, okay, girl, okay, girl, okay, girl, okay, girl. And that's just really where it's at. But I mean, I enjoy the show. It's just not me at a full level of being like, ooh, what's happening? It's just okay, I'm watching along,
It's
singing
like
a song. Da 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 da.
That part.
Hope y'all had a good time today. Julie, social medias for the people to follow you and support.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter at _ duly noted _ that's _ DOOLEYNOTED _ You can find me on Instagram at duly noted as presented below for all of my content, or at Dooley Does Food only for my food content. And then like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on YouTube at Dooley Does Food.
Speaking of Queens of the Universe, I saw a tweet today that I need to take time to read. So if you're watching this live, like, oh, Matty avoided it. I saw that Miss Kiki from season 1 of Canada, who had posted it apparently. I haven't read it just yet. It's a lot to read, and apparently somebody on Queens of the Universe is... Yes, Dooley. Yeah.
What happened?
Dooley, you probably go see it. It's tagged on my Twitter right now. It's Miss Kiki posted a whole thing about a particular contestant, and I'm talking about like 5 pages on Twitter with all that stuff, and I'm like, oh my god! And then I got tagged in it, and then Kiki liked the tag with me in it. Like, Matt, you talking about like, oh shit, this might be a panel moment. We might have to talk about this. So I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna read it a little bit later when it's the morning time and I have coffee.
Ooh,
because right now I'm on my fuck it feels. Yeah,
I see all the Animal Crossing things.
It's on my mentions. I'm so in love with this game. I swear to God. Currently, I am terraforming the fuck out of my island. So if y'all have your islands available and you want me to come visit, please let me know. I am playing consistently right now. So if I am not doing this, I am more than likely playing Animal Crossing or preparing for a show. I'm not even blind. Yes, and I haven't played the paid update yet because I'm so busy redoing my island. I found this lady called Lex Plays on YouTube. Changed my world. I've been doing the game all wrong. So now I am making mini universes right now. So currently, but yes.
Let's play. I watch a lot of that kind of stuff. It's fun. It'll help you like reimagine the way that you play shit. That's how your girl got the diamond in Overwatch. You just learn from the girls that are better than you.
Thank you too, Dooley. This is for you.
Thank you.
Better pay up, Matt. Bitch, first of all, she knows when them checks come in, okay? And she'll get that extra $10 on top of her airtime money when I pay her next week. So don't you dare. Don't you dare. Better pay up, though. Yes. Okay, that's a blog. Okay. All right. Like a cat, I'm just gonna pull my leg up here and actually I'm just gonna go make me some grits and eggs. I'm feeling like breakfast in the evening time right now. Yeah. Look, I got the little hash brown too, the ones that look like they came from McDonald's. Yeah, I'm gonna heat them up too. This could be a little dip a dop. Vegetarian breakfast. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm done rambling. That's how you know I'm tired.
Bye, friends.
Bye, y'all.
Next week. Bye.
Next week.
Listen.